Right, to my next guest here at BBC CWR. Fancy stepping, dear? Fancy stepping into a wonderland full of colour and creativity? Well, if you live in Ulster, you actually can. Window Wonderland, which I think is brilliant. I'll say that again. Window Wonderland is a light-up trail of artistic window displays to keep the community spirits very, very high. And to tell me all about it, Sara Palmer is one of the organisers, and she joins me on the show. Hello, Sara. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I am very, very good. Now, Sara, tell me about your wonderful window Wonderland. I keep wanting to say window Wonderland. Tell me all about it because I think it's magnificent.
Okay, so it's actually the idea of Window Wonderland is very popular all around the country, in different parts of the country. And Ulster Town Council and Ulster Community Trust, at the end of 2019, had heard about it and seen how popular it was, and they brought the idea to us. I'm on a business and tourism committee on the that meets. They brought the idea to us, and we decided to give it a go in Ulster. So we're currently in our second year, but yeah, last year was our first, and it's brilliant. Really
no,
good.
It is brilliant. It is. I've seen lots of the displays, courtesy of my producer extraordinaire, Kat. She's helped me out with that. And I think it's a lovely thing because it's there simple, isn't it, to brighten us all up. Is it not?
Yes, absolutely. And if last year it was excellent, but after the year we've now had, I think it's needed now more than ever.
Do you know what? I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Because last year we were getting to grips with things. Now we're kind of like, oh, come on, let's keep that energy going.
Yeah.
We need to fight a little bit harder for those wonderful moments, don't we? So how can people get involved in this then? Because I think it's a lovely thing to do, and it's something that everybody can do as well.
It absolutely is. Yeah, any town, anywhere can register to be a part of Window Wonderland. And here in Ulster, we've been running it all week, and it finishes on Saturday of this week. But next year it'll be back. We're already in talks about how we can make it bigger and better next year, because Ulster has a great community spirit anyway. It's certainly shown in things like this, and we definitely want this to be a date that's a permanent fixture in the Ulster calendar.
No, you should, yeah. Long may it continue, and as you've alluded to, I think everybody should do this as well. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? And what kind of reaction have you had from the good folk of Ulster?
Well, we love it. Our house has a window done, and I do own a business in the high street, but last year we did one, but it's been a bit mad at the moment, so we've just done one at my house, and I've got 2 young children, so they were in charge of our design. So we've got a space theme on our window, but that's the beauty of it. It doesn't have to be the most beautiful, and you don't have to be all arty and crafty. It's just about getting involved. But having said that, some of the windows in Ulster this year are absolutely fantastic, and the reaction that we've had, that we've seen and we've heard to a lot of them, has just been brilliant. People have really got behind it.
And what have been some of your favourites as well? Because I've seen a few, as I've just mentioned. But what have been some of your favourites? Because it's got to make you feel good, isn't it? Being one of the organisers and to see people grabbing hold of it. So what's been some of your favourites?
Okay, so Gerard Road in Alcester, sort of 8 or 9 of the houses work together, and they have a Disney theme.
Oh.
So each house is a different film, and that was my children's favourite street, hands down. I do love Cherry Trees Care Home has done a window. It's like a panelled window of dancing, sort of 6 foot tall windows, and it's stunning. But yeah, I love them all, but yeah, it'd probably be the Cherry Trees. I think this year their effort has just been fantastic.
Oh, lovely. Well, listen, stay there because you've run a couple of friendly competitions too, haven't you? So we're going to be chatting to the winners of the Creative Award are Sean and Sally Macreavy, and I'm delighted to say that they're on the line. Hello, you two.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, nice to talk.
Hi, Sarah.
Hey,
Hi.
got a party going on tonight, guys.
Absolutely. Window Wonderland, yeah, it explodes. Fantastic.
No, but you know what? This is fantastic because, I don't have a gun to my head. I get to choose some of the people I speak to on this show, which is great. And as soon as I knew I was talking to you lot, I thought, what a lovely thing to be doing. It's great, isn't it? So, Sean, I'll put it to you first of all. Sally, I'll don't worry, I won't ignore you. So, what display have you done? No, I don't side my bread butted on, trust me. But let's have a look at your display then. What have you done then?
We had so much fun, Brody. It was brilliant. What we decided with three of our other neighbours in Moorfields in Ulster that we'd do a kind of an underwater theme. And so we had four houses who all did a different take on fish and octopuses and yellow submarines and Jaws and all the rest of it. And we, with ours, we had four windows at the front of the house, and we spent a day and a half, kitchen absolutely covered head to toe in ripped up tissue paper and black sugar paper, cutting up literally about 100 blooming cut out black fish, octopuses, squids, you name it. And Sally made this fabulous deep sea diver that was kind of trawling the depths of our sea, surrounded by all these creatures. So it was an awful lot of fun, but in the end it was a lot of hard work. We kind of went a little bit OTT, but it was worth it because we had a laugh, and we won, honey.
And you won, yes.
And we're drinking the champagne. We're drinking the champagne as we speak.
every night now, isn't it? Every night for the next 10 years, bottle of champagne to celebrate.
Honest, we're drowning in it, Brody. Drowning in it.
Well, you deserve it, I'm telling you. And Sally, so why did you want to get involved in this in the first place then? Because it's a lovely thing, isn't it? And it's all about, you had fun doing it, as Sean just alluded to, and you create joy for others who see it. But what made you do it? What was that moment when you thought, should we join in with this?
Oh, it just looked like such a brilliant idea. And I think where we used to live, we used to do an awful lot there. And we moved to Ulster 16 years ago, actually, and just thought we need to do nothing. Everything is happening here. So anything that's going on, we like to really get involved with. And I just think the windows is such a lovely idea, just colouring your windows, having people walk round and see what's going on, just being part of a huge community, which Ulster is, the most fabulous community. And we wouldn't want to live anywhere else, actually. So that's why we did it.
Oh, that is lovely. And back to you for a second, Sean. What kind of feedback have you had? Because obviously you've got your own community there and your own neighbours, but what kind of feedback have you had from everybody else?
Well, the mayor told us we were the best.
Oh, that's high praise indeed.
No, I'm joking. Seriously, I'm joking.
It's the champagne talking, that's what it is.
We had a bit of a window Wonderland party once the four neighbours and us were kind of meeting in our little square outside the houses. You know, we all had a glass in our hands and we were just having a giggle because we loved doing it. And there's been a steady flow of people coming along and taking photos. You can hear kids really reacting. And what I'm thinking is that I think, especially now, you know, in 2021, in the situation that we're living in, what a perfect family activity.
Oh,
you know,
absolutely,
mate. A little bit of tissue paper, a bit of black sugar paper, and just have some fun. Spend a few hours putting together a lovely little window display, and then literally going upstairs, grab your brightest light, shine it through the window, and Bob's your uncle. Honestly, people walking past, you can hear them in the street going, whoa!
Oh, and that's got to make you feel so good. And Sally, so that's your design. Have you seen any other good ones like yours? Because there's lots of them around, isn't there?
Oh, I have. In fact, it was terrible. When the mayoress came round and told us we'd won, I said, well, actually, I'd have given it to them.
We're drinking the champagne, though.
Yeah. Still go with the champagne, guys.
I saw one that was so lovely. It looked like a party happening in a house, which, of course, we can't have. But, I saw, Peter Pan over London, and there was somebody who'd done Star Wars, Frosty. No, it wasn't Frosty. What's that called? That Frozen.
Frozen.
Theme. There were so many themes going on. It's just absolutely fabulous.
Well, do you know what? I love you two. I really do. You're amazing. I've really enjoyed talking to you, and I've seen the photos as well, guys, so I could know what I was talking about, and I think it is absolutely stunning. And bringing organiser Sara Palmer back on, Sara, if anybody wants to see this brilliant design of Sean and Sally's and every other design, is there a way they can do that? Is there almost a trail to have a look at?
There is, yeah. You can visit on Facebook, there's an Ulster Window Wonderland page, But there's a map as well on the website, the Window Wonderland website, that you can download so people can go round, because the windows are up until Saturday evening. But also, if you're not local to the area, myself and Danny are running the social media, and we are going to make sure that everybody's windows get photographed and put on the Facebook page as well, so everybody gets to enjoy them.
Brilliant. And something you can do whilst staying completely local, as you've just mentioned.
Yeah.
Can I just say, Sarah Palmer, well done you. You've done something really, really good. I think other areas should do the same. And a great example of the joy that it's brought to everybody. Sean and Sally on the show, and I love you guys to bits. Guys, I need to get you on the show again, all of you, sometime. Is that all right?
Love
Absolutely.
you too. Cheers.
All right, take care. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, I really enjoyed that. And what a lovely thing to do. Right, it's Brian Ferry now. In my opinion, the coolest man in the world. Next to Sean, of course. And this is Slave to Love on BBC CWR.